Hopkins boys hockey comes into their regular season finale with a 10-14 record. And they're hoping to spring some upsets in the upcoming Section 6 AA tournament. In this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, Chaz Mootz profiles a Hopkins senior who's been a Royal since he first started skating.
On the ice at the Hopkins Pavilion, Weston Schenkelberg does what he loves for the past 16 years.
Yeah, I started playing hockey when I was 2. I've always loved the sport, and it's always just been my getaway from life.
At 13, Weston was forced to become a one-sport athlete.
I had a piece of cartilage that broke off my bone in my elbow.
Not by choice.
I used to be a big baseball kid too, and that's my throwing arm, and I can't ever play baseball again.
But it was his choice.
Well, the orthopedic surgeon said you probably shouldn't play hockey, but
to not stop skating.
I mean, I don't really care.
Weston's head coach Dylan Talkovich is glad the leader of his team didn't take the orthopedic surgeon's suggestion.
Kind of a life of the locker room, to be 100% honest. You know, he always comes in a good mood. He knows how to keep things light while also not getting distracting or anything like that.
A great locker room guy and a natural scorer on the ice.
Shot from Schenkelberg, and they score!
Weston has scored 25 goals and 16 assists this season.
Here's another shot and another goal! Schenkelberg scores twice in about 20 seconds!
Leading the Royals with 41 points scored.
He'll definitely lay the body. You do not want him to build up a head of speed in the neutral zone because once he gets ahead of speed, he's going to drive around a defenseman and he's going to be really hard to beat to the net. You don't want to give him an inch to shoot. His shot's one of the best I've seen. So he's really just an all-around talented forward. And
with all that talent, Weston could have changed paths and played for a more tradition-rich hockey program. But he stayed at Hopkins from the start.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of always been a loyal kid. I really think that I'd have the same opportunities and say I'd play all the same places if I was here or at a different school.
It means a ton to us that he's stuck around. Hopkins, we typically have kids that come and go, and mostly go. So not only Weston, but his whole senior class too. This is one of the few groups that we've had almost nobody really leave that class. They've stuck together since squirts through peewees and bantams, and yeah, that loyalty means a lot, and it shows on the ice.
Schenkelberg with the hat trick.
Weston isn't the only Schenkelberg lighting lamps for the Royals.
Shoots and scores!
His sister Hazel plays for the Hopkins Park girls hockey team, leading the Royals in scoring as a freshman.
Our whole lives we've played like pond hockey together and stuff and out in the street, and usually it would just be me kind of bullying her, but the past couple years she's gotten pretty good and it's getting harder to take the puck from her now.
This season, the Hopkins boys hockey team is 10-14 and hoping to string some upsets in the Section 6 2A playoffs.
I think we got some real skill that we haven't cracked into, and we got a couple more gears that we could build on.
It's easy to see from the stands why Weston has had such a successful year.
Backhand goal, spectacular!
But what Weston does when no one is at the rink is what will help transfer the success to the next level.
The work ethic is there. I mean, you know, it's sometimes you hear the top of the top kind of resting on their laurels a little bit. Not Weston. He doesn't miss a workout, doesn't miss a practice. He spends time before and after working on his game, working on his craft. And I always tell the guys the work ethic is something that will translate not even just to hockey, the rest of your life. So once you build that, that's something you can lean your hat on and trust that you can be successful as long as you keep that work ethic.
Schenkelberg and the Royals will begin section tournament play on Thursday. The last time Hopkins won a section playoff game was in 2019. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.